A seismic shift. Apple's manufacturing exodus to India. Apple, the titan of consumer electronics, is steadily shifting its manufacturing base from China to India. This monumental move, symbolized by the upcoming production of the iPhone 16 in India, signals a profound change in the global manufacturing landscape. The implications are vast, reaching far beyond the sleek confines of a new iPhone. This shift isn't merely a relocation of factories, it's a recalibration of global power dynamics. It marks the rise of India as a manufacturing powerhouse and a strategic partner in the tech arena. The iPhone 16, the latest jewel in Apple's crown, becomes a symbol of this transformation. The iPhone, once synonymous with "Made in China," will increasingly bear the stamp of "Made in India." This transition is not a sudden impulse, but a carefully calculated strategy driven by a confluence of factors. This move will reshape supply chains, influence global trade, and redefine the relationship between two of the world's largest economies. The tectonic plates of tech are shifting. Apple is looking east. Rising labor costs in China and India's supportive policies drive this move. It's about diversification and mitigating risks. India's growing market presents a huge opportunity for Apple. Manufacturing locally strengthens Apple's presence in this key market. The dragons wage rising labor costs in China. China, once the undisputed king of low-cost manufacturing, is experiencing a steady rise in labor costs. This increase, driven by economic growth and improving living standards, is eroding China's competitive edge in manufacturing. As Chinese workers demand higher wages and better working conditions, the cost of manufacturing in China has steadily climbed. This upward trend is forcing companies like Apple to reassess their manufacturing strategies and explore alternative locations where labor costs remain more competitive. The rising labor costs in China are not an isolated phenomenon. They are a reflection of the country's economic development and the growing aspirations of its workforce. As China transitions from a low-cost manufacturing hub to a more advanced economy, the cost of doing business inevitably increases. For companies like Apple, the rising labor costs in China present a significant challenge. Maintaining profitability while delivering high-quality products requires a constant evaluation of manufacturing options. The search for cost-effective solutions leads companies to explore new horizons, and India beckons. The elephant's edge. India's competitive advantage. India, with its vast and youthful population, offers a compelling alternative to China's increasingly expensive workforce. A large pool of skilled and semi-skilled labor, coupled with lower wages, makes India an attractive destination for manufacturing giants like Apple. India's demographic dividend, a young and rapidly growing workforce, is a key factor attracting global manufacturers. This youthful population, eager to learn and contribute to the economy, represents a tremendous opportunity for companies seeking a competitive edge in the global market. Beyond the sheer size of its workforce, India boasts a growing pool of skilled engineers and technicians, essential for the complex manufacturing processes involved in producing sophisticated electronics like the iPhone. This skilled workforce, combined with lower labor costs, makes India a compelling proposition for Apple. India's government is actively promoting the growth of the manufacturing sector through initiatives like Make in India, further enhancing the country's attractiveness as a manufacturing destination. These initiatives, combined with the country's inherent advantages, create a fertile ground for the growth of the tech manufacturing sector. The stars are aligning. The Make in India initiative. Launched in 2014, the Make in India initiative aims to transform India into a global manufacturing hub. The program offers tax breaks, streamlined regulations, and infrastructure development to attract foreign investment. It's a strategy to revitalize the economy and create jobs. The government aims to leverage India's demographic dividend and establish the country in the global supply chain. Make in India has attracted foreign investment, especially in electronics manufacturing. Companies like Apple are setting up in India, boosting economic growth. Infrastructure development, including special economic zones, strengthens India's manufacturing appeal. Section 6. Apple's supply chain strategy. Apple's move to India is part of a broader strategy to diversify its supply chain and reduce its reliance on China. By spreading its manufacturing operations across multiple countries, Apple aims to mitigate risks associated with geopolitical tensions and trade wars. Apple's decision ensures greater resilience and flexibility in the face of future challenges. Establishing operations closer to key markets reduces lead times and improves customer service. This diversification fosters innovation and competition, benefiting consumers with better products and pricing. Section 7. A billion consumers. India's growing smartphone market. India, with a population exceeding 1.4 billion, represents a massive and rapidly growing market for smartphones. As incomes rise and internet penetration increases, the demand for smartphones in India is expected to continue its upward trajectory. India's burgeoning middle class, with its increasing disposable income, is driving the demand for consumer electronics, including smartphones. This growing consumer base represents a lucrative opportunity for companies like Apple, eager to tap into this vast and dynamic market. Manufacturing locally allows Apple to cater to the specific needs and preferences of Indian consumers, offering customized products and services. This localized approach, combined with the growing demand for smartphones, positions Apple for significant growth in the Indian market. The increasing availability of affordable data plans and the expansion of 4G and 5G networks are further fueling the growth of the smartphone market in India. This connectivity revolution is empowering millions of Indians, connecting them to the digital world and driving demand for smartphones. The momentum is building. Section 8. Building the future. India's infrastructure revolution. India is undergoing a massive infrastructure development drive, investing heavily in roads, ports, airports, and power generation. These improvements are creating a more conducive environment for businesses, including manufacturers like Apple, and facilitating the growth of the economy. The development of modern infrastructure is critical for attracting foreign investment and supporting the growth of the manufacturing sector. Improved transportation networks, reliable power supply, and efficient logistics are essential for companies like Apple to operate effectively and compete globally. The Indian government's commitment to infrastructure development is evident in the numerous projects underway across the country. From the construction of new highways and ports to the expansion of airports and power grids, India is building the infrastructure necessary to support its ambitious economic goals. These infrastructure improvements not only benefit businesses, but also improve the lives of ordinary citizens, providing better connectivity, access to essential services, and enhanced quality of life. The transformation is holistic. India-US partnership. A new era of collaboration. Apple's move to India reflects the evolving India-US relations and the quest for geopolitical stability. By shifting production to India, Apple reduces its dependence on China and aligns with a long-term vision for stability. The strengthening India-US partnership creates a favorable environment for businesses. This partnership fosters collaboration in technology and manufacturing. Apple's move to India aligns with its vision of a resilient, diversified supply chain and a stable geopolitical landscape. Section 10. A new era in manufacturing. Apple's Indian Odyssey. Apple's move to India marks a significant shift in global manufacturing. The iPhone 16, made in India, will symbolize this shift, representing the convergence of Apple's innovative spirit and India's rising manufacturing prowess. This shift is not merely about relocating production, it's about forging a new partnership, a partnership that promises to reshape the global tech landscape. Apple's investment in India is a vote of confidence in the country's potential and its future. The production of the iPhone 16 in India is just the beginning of a larger story, a story of innovation, collaboration, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. This journey, a true odyssey, promises to unlock new opportunities and redefine the future of tech. Subscribe to our newsletter to stay updated on the latest insights and analysis on the evolving world of technology and geopolitics. Don't miss out on the next chapter of this transformative story. Stay informed, stay ahead.